Hey everyone, I'm Sendo, and last night the CS2 team was quite active in the database, making moves that alarmed the community. Back in the day, seeing the developers working was a reason to celebrate, but now, after the retakes mode patch, everyone panics to see what they might do next. The reality is that they've released a new beta version to fix issues with movement acceleration and surf, so today we're going to talk about that, as well as some community news, like the alleged scam by Stewie2K targeting one of CS2's biggest traders. But as always, before we start, here's a message from the channel sponsor. If you like opening Counter-Strike cases, Keydrop is the place for you. Take part in all kinds of exciting case battles, open themed cases, and complete seasonal event passes. If you use the code SENDO, you'll get a 20% bonus on deposits plus a 50-cent bonus if it's your first time. You can pay with all kinds of cards or even with your own skins. And that's not all. By using my code, you also get access to huge giveaways with thousands of dollars in prizes. Keydrop is only for players over 18, so always play responsibly and with money you can afford to lose. Another week, another patch, though this time it's a beta version aimed at fixing movement acceleration and several issues severely affecting the CS2 surf and movement community. Even the smallest change affects records and gameplay completely. For about a month now, the maximum speed when surfing on surfaces has been substantially lower, and the same goes for movement combos or bunny hops. This led several users to complain on the official Reddit, explaining how it was impacting community servers and suggesting solutions. Earlier today, they released a beta update to start addressing this problem. There's a slight improvement, but it's still not enough. Several expert users have already analyzed the issues in this version, and Valve developers are in contact with them to resolve everything as soon as possible. Amazingly for Valve, community modes like Surf are important. In fact, during the summer, they released an update adding specific sound effects for Surf and aligning with leaks about bringing a minigame section to CS2, so it makes sense that Surf and KZ modes are polished 100%. We'll probably see minor updates throughout this week, and if all goes well, the beta patch will be publicly released. Otherwise, we'll have to wait a little longer. Since the knife contract update, Valve seems a bit more relaxed with patch frequency, though depending on who you ask, it might be better if they don't touch anything else. Switching topics, recently news spread about a shocking story. Counter-Strike legend Stewie2K is accused of scamming a well-known trader named Mitao. Through a long thread with dozens of screenshots, Mitao explains how, over several weeks, a contact of Stewie helped sell him various skins, each time with payment upfront. Initially, these transactions were a few $1,000s. Since Stewie is a respected CS player, prepaying wasn't an issue. Whenever he withdrew a skin from a sponsored site, his contact sent a photo to Mitao and pre-sold it. This went on for weeks until suddenly Stewie's contacts started demanding more and more money upfront, which seems suspicious. Even though some skins were delivered, Mitao continued buying upfront. Eventually, they claimed some pre-sold skins weren't in inventory due to trade reverses by site bots, which turned out to be false. One screenshot even shows an M9 description displaying a butterfly. Allegedly, again allegedly, Stewie owes Mitao over $25,000 for a transaction that never actually occurred. The deadline to pay is November 13th, and both the skin seller and Stewie claim everything will be resolved on time. It's curious that a player who's won millions in prizes and sponsorships cannot pay debts upfront. Many users speculate that Stewie may have lost all those skins, which is why he didn't transfer the pre-sold items. Several traders shared experiences. One nearly got scammed for $30,000. An XQC mentioned he lent skins for a major and noticed a couple missing, but he doesn't seem too concerned. We'll see what happens in the coming days. Stewie only claims on streams that everything is false and will be resolved. This isn't the first nor the last time a CS pro risks other people's skins. To finish today's video, many of you ask how to buy skins on Buff without being in China. There's a simple guide explaining all the steps to make purchases on the platform, but note that this payment method for foreigners has an extra fee. Given the price differences between Asian and Western platforms, paying the extra fee is worth it, though in a few weeks it may not be as useful. I'll leave a link to the guide in the pinned comment. Remember, many fake traders pretend to buy Chinese skins. If in doubt, traders like Katobuff, David Z, and Mitao can help verify who's trustworthy. Don't fall for scams. That's it for today's video. As always, any CS2 news will be on the channel, so subscribe to stay updated on Counter-Strike. I'm Sendo and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!